A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant legislative move, Burkina Faso's parliament has unanimously passed a new law banning homosexuality, imposing prison sentences of 2 to 5 years for offenders. This decision, announced late Monday, marks a stark shift in the nation's legal landscape, aligning it with over half of Africa's 54 countries that have enacted similar laws. The legislation, which had been pending for over a year since its initial approval by the military government led by Captain Ibrahim Traoré, is now in immediate effect, as confirmed by Justice Minister Idaso Rodrigue Bayala during a state television briefing. Minister Bayala described homosexual acts as bizarre behavior, emphasizing the government's stance on maintaining traditional marriage and family values. He warned those in same-sex relationships that they would face legal repercussions, stating, "You will go before the judge." This law not only imposes prison sentences, but also includes fines for individuals found guilty of engaging in homosexual acts. The backdrop to this legislative action is a military government that has been in power since a coup in 2022. The junta, which justified its takeover by citing the need for stability amid escalating security challenges, has faced criticism from human rights organizations. These groups accuse the military regime of suppressing dissent and curtailing civil liberties, including the arrest and forced conscription of opposition voices. Since ascending to power, Traoré has attempted to position himself as a Pan-African leader, promoting messages of independence from Western influence, a narrative that resonates with many young Africans. However, the international community has expressed concern over the implications of such laws on human rights and individual freedoms. The passing of this law in Burkina Faso comes at a time when similar legislation has been gaining traction across the continent. Countries like Uganda have also enacted stringent anti-gay laws, with some provisions even prescribing the death penalty for certain offenses. Such laws, while condemned by human rights advocates globally, often find support within local populations who view homosexuality as a foreign imposition rather than a legitimate sexual orientation. The new law in Burkina Faso has sparked a wave of reactions, both domestically and internationally. Supporters argue that it is a necessary measure to preserve cultural values, while critics decry it as a blatant violation of human rights. The juxtaposition of these perspectives highlights the ongoing debate over LGBTQ+ rights in Africa, where traditional norms often clash with modern human rights frameworks. As Burkina Faso joins the ranks of nations enforcing strict anti-homosexuality laws, the future for LGBTQ+ individuals in the country looks increasingly precarious. Activists are bracing for the potential impact of this legislation, which not only criminalizes same-sex relationships, but also fosters an environment of fear and discrimination. In conclusion, the unanimous passing of the anti-homosexuality law in Burkina Faso reflects broader trends across Africa, where similar sentiments are echoed in various legislative chambers. As the country grapples with its identity and governance post-coup, the implications of this law will likely reverberate through society, impacting countless lives and stirring international dialogue on human rights and equality. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.